Why is Jacob Zuma and his Umkhonto party so desperate to stop the Madlanga Commission from taking place? Listen to this clip, then we'll talk about it afterwards.
We've, as you are now aware, that after the president made an announcement in earlier to mid-July that he would be appointing, firstly putting Senzo Mchunu on leave of absence, and then what he would then do is he was then going to appoint Kachalia as an acting minister. And off the back of that, he then made the announcement that he was going to establish a judicial commission of inquiry. Now, we found that to be unconstitutional and irregular and invalid, in a sense that that led us to take it to the Constitutional Court, which found that the issue of jurisdiction, in effect, led to them now striking it off the roll and saying that we should go to the High Court, which is where we're at. Now, we went there and we're going there on an urgent basis. Here's the issue that we have. Firstly, we have stated categorically that there is no need for a judicial commission of inquiry. If you review the allegations made by General Mkhwanazi, he states there that the judiciary itself is complicit and implicated. So you cannot have a situation where you're going to have a judge presiding over, his peers. How do we know that Madlanga himself is not the one that's investigating himself? So that alone, from the optics, is not something that we believe, brings about any level of trust, public trust in that case. Then we go further to raise the issue of saying that, we have, as South Africans, been subjected to allocate 147 million rand towards this commission. That's not going to be making any recommendations that are binding in any way or form. Whereas you have an ad hoc committee in Parliament that is responsible to ensure oversight on departments and matters such as these. So we're saying that the same Judicial Commission of Inquiry that was supposed to start on the 1st of September, now for it to be moved when our date for the court case on the 18th and 19th was already announced long and prior to this, for then the Judicial Commission of Inquiry Organizing Committee to then choose the 17th, at least hours, and just on the brink of the actual hearing that will determine whether they should exist or not, is quite honestly and optically incorrect and concerning. We're saying that they should have held off and said, well, let's allow the court process to unfold and ensue. Let's see what the outcome thereof is. And then, off the back of what the outcome of the court is, take it forward. But instead, they chose a date just on the brink of before a full sitting of 3 judges, a full bench. So if you look at it, what does that mean? It prejudices the South African purse and the South African public in a sense that, if you're going to look at that, you're going to have at least 2 to 3 senior counsels. You're going to have the witnesses themselves coming with, senior counsel, bringing advocates. The cost factors are astronomically high. You're looking at least a minimum of about approximately R1 million a day that would be spent of public money, on a process that quite honestly we still believe is illegitimate until or pending the outcome of a court case. We believe that this is unnecessarily rushed. Why the rush? There is nothing wrong with them waiting until the outcomes of this court.
So now we've heard the MK party spokesperson, Nhlamulo Ndlela, talking about this application that they've made to the Pretoria High Court. The application, it is to stop the Madlanga Commission from taking place. We know that the Madlanga Commission kicked off yesterday on the 17th of September. So the MK's application is being heard at the Pretoria High Court on the 18th, meaning a day after the kickoff of the Madlanga Commission. So let's ask this question. Why is the Umkhonto party, and of course Jacob Zuma, because we know Jacob Zuma, he is Umkhonto party. That cannot be disputed by any straight thinking person. Why is Jacob Zuma and his Umkhonto party so desperate to stop the Madlanga Commission? Of course, I'm one of the people who have raised the issue that the fact that Cyril Ramaphosa appointed a commission or decided to establish a commission instead of firing people and instituting proper investigations, it is just him trying to avoid the responsibility of having to fire people who are close to him, people who are his political allies, like Senzo Mkhulu. So that argument from Mkhonto Party cannot be enough for Mkhonto Party to even decide to go to the High Court to interdict the commission. What is it that Mkhonto Party and Jacob Zuma are hiding, that they are so afraid that this Madlanga commission will reveal? It tells you that there's something deep and sinister that Jacob Zuma and Mkhonto Party are trying to hide and keep away from the public's eye, because they know that Jacob Zuma served as a state president for 9 years. So these investigations and what Mkhwanazi will likely to reveal will even touch on some of the conduct and the things that happened under Jacob Zuma's tenure when he was state president. This explains that why they are so desperate to stop the commission. Remember when Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi served as an acting National Police Commissioner? It was under Jacob Zuma. Why was Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi removed at the time? And after his removal, he stayed at home for more than a year. Why did Jacob Zuma remove Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi as the National Police Commissioner? And why did he not appoint him permanently? Because at the time he was serving as an acting National Police Commissioner. Why didn't Jacob Zuma appoint Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi permanently as the National Police Commissioner? So the fact that Jacob Zuma is running to the courts to stop the Madlanga Commission, which is a Sledge Mkhwanazi Commission, tells us that Jacob Zuma is hiding something. Jacob Zuma is hiding something, and he's so afraid that Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, if this commission goes on, much more will be unraveled about Jacob Zuma's role and those who are close to him in terms of how they've collapsed the SAPS and allowed the state of paralysis that we have in the police in this country, whereby the drug lords and the criminal syndicates are doing as they please. That's the only logical explanation and rational explanation that one can arrive at that will explain that why is Jacob Zuma acting in this fashion. It's one thing to oppose the commission politically, and correctly, because the political argument or opposition to the Madlanga Commission is a valid one. But to even go the legal route to interdict the commission, that tells us that there's much more at play. What do you guys think might be the reason Jacob Zuma is acting this fashion and his Mkhonto Party? Go to the comment section and give me your views, guys. My name is Tebos Khosana. The name of the platform is Izula Bansundu, the voice for Africans. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Remember to join to become a member as well. Thank you very much, my Africa man.